It's a trap. Wow. Bit him right on the jaw. That's gotta hurt. Why do people have to use so many condoms? Stationary bite marks. And I hate that eyebrow piercing. The ring is just asking for it to be ripped out. Aw, wearing matching shirts, and that was a Malkavian, and that was a Brujah. You can tell by the hair.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
Now there's even more red on the stage.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that
This is bullshit!
Uh-oh. Rebellion. There's a revolt on the...
if Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Interestingly, I'm playing as a Tremere. Another Tremere was executed on the stage. And the Tremere Regent, the one also wearing red, coincidentally, I guess red is the Tremere colors, didn't say anything. Nothing.
Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
So, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, if you couldn't tell. Admittingly, I have played it before, but that was 15 years ago, and that was the unpatched version, and I didn't get very far. I think the sewers was as far as I got. before that was just too much. Oh.
What a scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
It's a shame, even with the unofficial patch, which I'm using the plus patch, audio levels could not be, you know, equalized. The different various levels for voice is a little annoying. I'm gonna go through the tutorial, but we'll skip past that. So I don't really remember too much. I of course remember the club and one of the most recognizable character. I do remember something downtown. Anyway, and I had tried Ventru, and I think I tried a Malkavian and also didn't make very far, just as far as the haunted. Oh my god, that hotel. I had to skip past that because that was too much. So, while this is an RPG, I think there's enough horror elements in it that it's, you know, viable enough, scary enough, be good, entertaining, fit with what I usually do. I will also admit I'm quite familiar with, I can't remember whatever edition it was before Requiem, before the end times happened, the final nights. Used to hang out on the White Wolf chat before they came out with New Bremen, which kind of ruined it. Okay, so I love listening to Deb of Night. There's some really interesting stuff there. We're not going to listen to it, but I do advise, because there's plenty of videos that have it. There's some interesting, I think there's one or two kind of stuff that's related to the story that you can hear on there, but we're going to skip that for now. As well as the newscaster. Which case, if you go through the console and you do whatever that lets you fly through the walls, I can't remember what it's called, you can find his little room where he has money on the floor. Do some looting. Remember, right, you definitely need to loot. Hey, the password for your computer is sunrise. Keep the cash in the drawer, it's yours. I dropped you an email with my address, come on. Over after you get settled, Mercurio. I think we have to blow stuff up, if I remember right. At your convenience, please come and visit me in my home downtown. I'll leave you this to guide you. Dark blood, our curse, alight this verse. Such power I sense in one so young. Come find me where burns the mystical sun. M. Strauss, Tremere Regent. I can... Oops, wrong button. I can never figure out how to get to him. Just going around in this constant loop in the Tremere chantry. So yeah, doing Tremere, I decided to focus mostly on lockpicking, hacking, and, you know, the stuff to easily get into, or, yeah, get into computers and locked doors. Didn't really focus too much on combat except for defense. I am gonna go with ranged, so guns with this character rather than melee, but of course melee is stronger than firearms in this game. But I heard thaumaturgy is very strong in this game. It was decent in the tabletop. Yes, laptop. Email. Sunrise, if I remember right. Yes. Reminder. From LaCroix. Mercurio will contact you when you arrive in Santa Monica. Waste no time in meeting with him. SL. Dang, it's big, you know. Hung low at trojanbotnet.vtm. Watch the girls come running. I guess rubbing as well. Kilpatrick's crime pewter. Looking for that lazy ass ex-husband who's late on his alimony payments? How about that jerk who knocked you up? Look no further. With Arthur Kilpatrick's amazing crime pewter, you can find almost anyone with a record, and these days that's just about everyone. So come on down to Arthur Kilpatrick's bail bonds. If you've got the deadbeat, we've got the technology to find him. The crime pewter. From Mercurio. Hey, welcome to town. Come on over to my place once you get situated, and we'll talk about what you'll need to get the job done. I'm gonna pick up explosives right now. Some astrolite. I should be back by the time you come over. I'm at 24 Main Street in number 4. Walk to the end of the alley, and my building is the next one on the right. The opening from a friend. The game begins. A pawn is moved. Thank you, cat, for biting me. I think that's it. Wait. Alright. We can kind of look out on Santa Monica, which I've heard this is pretty accurate rendition of Santa Monica. Ooh, inspection lights these things up. Useful, although I don't remember how useful. I think, yes, we got some blood. We're gonna need blood, because blood heals us and blood powers our abilities, of which I know there's a way to hotkey them, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Alright, let's leave our part. I forget. Source games, it's like the movement, you're on ice skates, it's horrible. That's why I can't do Left 4 Dead or Half-Life 2 anymore, it's just the ice skating. Carnival of Death, gruesome remains found on the pier, police baffled. Alright, let us go out and see a ghoul about some explosives.
You got some change, mister?
You know what? I'm pretty hungry, and we're all alone in this alley. So my character likes to take them from behind. He's really shy about it.
Crab nipple this and crab nipple that and...
Oh, he's a fan of crab nipples. This is a gentleman of culture. I don't think anyone. So homeless people don't have much blood because they're homeless. You definitely don't want to kill people because you lose humanity that way. And we can't let people know that we're vampires because of the Masquerade. If we got 5 strikes and then we get blood hunted, or hunters start showing up after so many, I can't remember. So that's something to keep an eye on. And everyone's nonchalant about this pool of blood and this guy struggling to get into the building. It's just like buzzing sound. Alright. I know there's a club somewhere around here. Hello, person I guess I can talk to.
Yes, is there something I can help you with?
Yes, what are you doing?
Waiting for that blasted tow truck I called an hour ago. I'd rather not wait another second in this part of town, this time of night. It's rather a dreadful place, don't you think? I should have listened to my mechanic. Buy German, he said.
Well, nowadays German is not very good. You gotta buy Taiwanese or Japan or whatever. Alright, well, we don't need to
Where is that?
So, number 3, the reason why it's like that is, I think if I remember right, Tremere have Dominate, and you can use it in conversations. I love that. I hope Bloodlines 2 has that, not just for Ventru. Hello, police officer. Are you gonna talk? No? How about you? We're gonna talk?
Sorry.
No. Ooh, pawn shop. Don't think we have enough money to make it worth it. Nice little alleyway to drag some people into. I don't know if we can drag people into or just coerce them. Command them to go in like that guy. Alright. I'm gonna be doing 15 minutes per episode. Do something different because we are moving. Seymour's Coffee Shop is moving into a new location on the main boulevard in Hollywood. Dear customers, please visit us there soon. I don't think we go to Hollywood, so what is the point of that? Okay, let's go see the ghoul with the explosives. So, I guess I should follow the blood, but there's laughing going on. Can't get into there. All right, let's look around first before we. Wow, there is no bedroom. Just as a fancy studio apartment with a couch. I guess he sleeps on the couch. Hate this ice skating. Okay. Is he dead?
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here.
Are you Mercurio?
Yeah. You looking for the astrolite? I can feel a draft on my fucking insides. They shanked me, the bastards. The blood ain't working no more. My head, it feels cracked. I think my eyes popped.
Yeah, his eyes swollen shut. Maybe it did pop. Do you want me to call an ambulance?
What? No. I got a record back east. I'm heat date. Don't touch that phone. No goddamn cops.
Oh, what happened to you?
What is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit. My rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me.
It's a broken bottle. Now, tell me what happened to you.
Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in LA. I verified him. Organizations seem reliable. Guy mixes up speed. His crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kicking it. I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty Cali rat bastards. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. I had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite.
You don't have the astrolite? Vamp blood?
Right, you're straight off the bus. Once a month I get fed vampire blood. Heals me faster, makes me stronger than a normal human. I don't age. By looking at me, you wouldn't realize it, but I'm almost 60.
So yes, a ghoul is a human, a living human, who is fed vampire blood. And they become bonded to their vampire and have to do that vampire's commands. But hey, they get to be, stronger and live longer than a normal human, as long as they get that blood. So where do I find the astrolite now?
Those small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. 4 or 5 of them. And one's got the explosives is Dennis. Got my money too, that prick.
How do I get it back?
You gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I want to kill him. Do whatever you people do. I blew it, I know.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
Yeah, if you could... Oh, something just started leaking. I need something for the pain.
I'll bring something back for you.
One more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of getting people what they need. You don't say anything, I can help you out.
Good to know. Goodbye. It sounds like we got, I don't know, do we have a quest? Oh, we do. The pain of being Mercurio. Mercurio's in need of some painkillers. So we gotta find a hospital or a clinic. Surf's up. Mercurio asked you to retrieve the astrolite. Carnival of Death. So I think the green is what we have to do currently. I guess we gotta find... Oh, that was just new stuff. And we gotta find... Oh, in downtown. Why is that showing up in Santa Monica if that's in downtown? So we got these 3 quests so far. Oh, wait. There is a Hollywood. What? Do not remember this Hollywood or Chinatown. Just fancy place. I guess they're on a budget because they can't do rooms. Or it's for people who want a fancy living room where they sleep and stuff. Ah, I don't remember. Oh, this is his broken down vehicle. Huh. Wow, I was not observant. And oh, hey, medical clinic.